Topsy and Tim move house. Topsy and Tim were going to move house. There was a lot of work to do before the removal men came. We must sort out the things we want to keep and things we can throw away, said Mummy. Dad took down all the curtains, then he took up the rug. That was a dusty job. Can you see? There's Tim hiding in the curtains and Dad's rolling up the rug with Topsy's help. We'll sort which toys we want to keep and which toys we can take to the charity shop, said Tim. They packed their own toys and books into big cardboard boxes. Can you see the boxes? Roly-Poly and Kitty kept getting in the way. Will our pets come with us? Asked Topsy. Of course they will, said Mummy. Can you see? There's Roly-Poly and Kitty trying to get in the boxes, I expect. The removal people came in an enormous van. They were cheerful and friendly, but they wasted no time. Topsy and Tim watched them packing things into boxes and putting the furniture into the van. It should have been fun, but Topsy and Tim grew sadder as their old home grew emptier. You see, everything's going into the big van. Soon the old house was quite empty. Time to put the pets in the car and follow the van to our new home, said Dad. Topsy carried Kitty in her travelling basket. Tim carried Tubby Mouse in his cage and held on tight to Roly-Poly's lead. Dad carried the goldfish and Mum took Wiggles the rabbit in a cardboard box. Can you see there's Kitty and the cardboard box with the rabbit. Kitty got fidgety when the car began to move. Tim thought she needed a cuddle. He didn't want to wait until they were at the new house. So when the car came to a stop on the driveway, Tim opened the basket. As soon as he did, Kitty sprang out. Before anybody could stop her, she was out of the car window and away. Oh dear. Mum, Dad, Topsy and Tim looked everywhere for Kitty. They couldn't find her anywhere. It's no good, said Dad. We need to start unpacking our belongings in our new home. We can look for Kitty later on this afternoon. You see, they've looked all around the neighbourhood for Kitty. At the new house, the removal people began to take in all the belongings. Mummy and Dad asked Topsy and Tim to help, but they were too upset about Kitty. Their new next-door neighbour made a lovely surprise picnic tea, but nothing could cheer Topsy and Tim. I've had a bright idea, said Dad. He drove away in the car. Mummy was not very pleased with him. There was such a lot to do. Can you see they had a picnic tea and there's Dad driving away? But Topsy and Tim do look sad. Topsy and Tim went out to explore their new garden. Let's climb that tree, said Tim. But Topsy was not speaking to him because he had let Kitty out. Suddenly, Dad came back. My bright idea was right, he said. Kitty had gone back to the old house. See, he's got Kitty in his arms. That was good, wasn't it? Mummy rubbed some butter on Kitty's paws. Then she made a safe, cosy cat bed. By the time Kitty has licked that tasty butter off her paws, she will be feeling at home here, said Mummy. Come on, Tim, said Topsy. Let's climb that tree in the garden. You see, Mummy's put butter on Kitty's paws. That night, Topsy and Tim slept in their new bedrooms for the first time. Good night, sleep tight, said Mummy. Just before Topsy fell asleep, something heavy landed on her bed. "Hello, Kitty," she whispered. Kitty purred very loudly. Soon everyone was fast asleep in their new home. Isn't that good? See, Topsy's asleep and so's Kitty.